Have you ever found yourself hesitating to start investing or start doing something just because you have a fear of failure? Well, let me share a story that might just change your perspective on this subject. It's a story of my friend Rajiv, who just a few years back had his eyes set on finishing the Mumbai Half Marathon, which is approximately 21 kilometers in distance, in less than 180 minutes. So, when he crossed the finish line in 160 minutes, that was around 20 minutes faster than what he had expected. It was something of a major victory for him, and he was genuinely very happy with his achievement. Another friend, Samir, ran the same distance in the same marathon and recorded the exact same time of 160 minutes. But unlike Rajiv, Samir was disappointed. And why? Because he wanted to cover the same distance in 150 minutes or less, and since he had taken 10 minutes extra, he was very disappointed with himself. So Samir described his experience as a failure, and as a result, his mind and body language were both a reflection of his belief, the belief that he had failed. He could have labeled his run many things, but he chose the label of failure. He believed it was a failure. He lived it as a failure. No wonder he was genuinely miserable. Now, the truth is that I have been guilty of the same mindset in my own investing journey. When we expect too much of ourselves and the world, we risk turning our victories into perceived failures. So, when I expected a 18% return and I got 20% from my stocks, I labeled it as a victory because I had earned a 2% extra. But if I expected 25% and earned the same 20%, which was 5% lesser than expected, suddenly it became a failure. But over time, I have come to realize the power of the labels we attach to our experiences. It's not about the stock or the return, it's about us and the labels we give ourselves. Life has a very funny way of teaching us lessons, often through the simplest moments. Take my son, for example. When he was learning to walk, he fell down countless times. He laughed, he cried, and sometimes he did both simultaneously. But here's the key: he did not label those experiences as success or failure. He just enjoyed the process of learning to walk. So, what if we approached investing the way toddlers approach learning to walk? What if, as investors, we shrugged off a loss in a stock, told ourselves, let me work harder to find another opportunity, and simply moved on, instead of throwing in the towel and saying, investing is not for me? In the last 20 years of my investing career, or even outside of it, I have come to believe that one of the biggest hurdles we face in investing or life is the fear of failure. We let the labels of success and failure dictate our actions. But the reality is this: the labels only exist in our minds. Stuff happens, challenges come our way, but we do not have to slap a label on every experience. So here's my challenge to you. What if you choose not to fail? What if you embraced every stumble, every setback as a stepping stone to something greater? Remember, life is not about labels, it's about breaking through them. If you found this perspective on failure and investing helpful, please share it with your friends and share your thoughts in the comments. Do not forget to subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, happy investing and let's break free from those labels together. Thank you so much.